The true value of traveling. Japan for 7 days. I've always dreamed of traveling to Japan, imagining the glowing lights of Tokyo and the quiet Zen gardens of Kyoto. The perfect order, the chaos disguised as calm. But here's what nobody says out loud. Japan may be beautiful, but beauty here comes with a price tag. This isn't a sponsored trip. No free hotels, no fancy collabs. Just me, a camera, and a notebook tracking every yen I spend for 7 days. The goal? To discover what Japan really costs in 2025, not just in money, but in meaning. I thought I was chasing a destination, but what I found was something else entirely. Day 1. Tokyo, the Neon Trap. First lesson of Japan. Even leaving the airport costs money. Narita Express, $30. Smooth as silk, punctual to the second. It's my first shock. Efficiency here has a price, but it also feels worth it. Tokyo hits you like caffeine. Noise, light, movement, yet somehow total order. My hotel? 110. Barely room for my suitcase, but spotless. Dinner, $8 ramen. Thick, salty perfection that ruins every other ramen for life. I meet a Japanese salaryman next to me. He smiles and says, "Welcome to Tokyo. You will spend too much, but you will not regret it." He's right. Day 1, total, $148. Japan 1, wallet 0. But the real shock isn't the prices, it's how quickly Japan makes you forget you're spending. Day 2, the hidden costs of wonder. Tokyo isn't built to take your money. It's built to seduce you into spending it. 24-hour metro pass, $6. Coffee from a robot barista, $4. Capsule toy I didn't need but definitely wanted, $3. Little by little, Tokyo teaches you its quiet rule. In this city, every joy comes in microtransactions. I met 2 teenagers dressed like anime characters. They told me they spend half their paychecks just to look alive. In a city this photogenic, even being yourself feels expensive. Lunch, $12 sushi. Dinner, $25 izakaya feast. I learned how Tokyo nightlife works. Loud laughter, quiet respect. You drink, you bond, you disappear into the night. And then, the late-night train stops running. My first taxi, $28 for a 10-minute ride. Painful? Yes. Worth it? The driver played jazz and nodded to the rhythm. Somehow, that made it okay. Day 2 total, $175. Tokyo teaches you fast. Here, the small things drain your wallet, but fill your memory. Day 3, the Mountain of Silence. After 2 days of neon and noise, I needed silence. So I boarded a local train for Kawaguchiko, $45 round trip. Out the window, Tokyo slowly dissolved into rice fields and mountains. I sat beside an old man carving wood. He spoke softly in broken English. Fuji is not a mountain. She is a mirror. I didn't understand then, but I would. The air was crisp. Fuji's reflection rippled on the lake like a dream half-remembered. A bowl of noodles for 6 lire, eaten in silence, tasted like meditation. No Wi-Fi, no noise, no rush, just wind and memory. I realized something. In Tokyo, I spent money to feel alive. In Fuji, I spent time to remember who I am. Day 3, total $82. But peace never lasts. Tomorrow, I board the bullet train and discover the real cost of Japanese perfection. Day 4, the bullet train to Kyoto, the price of perfection. Japan moves differently. Even its trains feel alive, quiet, efficient, elegant. The Shinkansen from Tokyo to Kyoto costs $105 and leaves exactly on time. The seats face forward, the world blurs outside, and a quiet hum fills the air. You can hear the precision. I bought an $8 ikaiben, a bento box made for trains. Tiny compartments of beauty: rice, grilled fish, pickled plum. Every grain in its place, every bite balanced. 2 hours later, the city disappears, replaced by mountains and mist. Kyoto feels older, wiser, slower. My hotel, $95. Tatami mats, paper walls, and the faint scent of cedar. The host bows deeply and whispers, "Welcome home." Dinner in Gion, $35. Tofu hot pot and a quiet street where time stands still. Day 4 total, $243. But perfection, I realize, is expensive, not just in yen, but in discipline. In Japan, even silence costs effort. And somehow, it feels worth paying for. Day 5, Kyoto's spirit, beauty that demands a price. Kyoto doesn't need to impress you. It already knows it's eternal. I started the morning climbing Fushimi Inari. Thousands of orange torii gates, each one donated, each one a symbol of gratitude. The climb takes an hour. The air smells like incense and rain. Entry fees here are small, 3, 5, 6, but they add up like raindrops filling a river. Lunch by the Kamo River, $12. A matcha ceremony in a quiet tea house, $25. The host bowed before serving me the bowl, saying, "Matcha reveals who you are." I didn't understand until I looked at the reflection in the tea. Day 5 total, $175. That night, I wore a rented kimono for $45. A local woman smiled and said, "You look like you belong here." For a second, I almost believed her. Kyoto doesn't just show you beauty, it asks you to respect it, to pay attention. And that's its real cost. Day 6, Osaka Nights, the joy tax. If Kyoto is silence, Osaka is sound. This city laughs. It doesn't whisper, it sings. Here, life happens over food. Takoyaki sizzling in round pans, $5. Okonomiyaki layered on a grill, $10. A street vendor yells, "Eat, eat, life too short." And I did. $25 later, I was full. Not just of food, but of happiness. I met 2 locals at a karaoke bar. They insisted I sing. I refused. They ordered sake. I sang anyway. Laughter is free, but the karaoke tab was $35. Day 6 total, $165. As I stumbled back to my hotel, $90 a night, I realized Japan isn't expensive. It's generous. It gives you exactly what you pay for, and something extra you can't measure. Day 7, the goodbye that costs. Too much. Leaving Japan feels wrong, like waking up too soon from a dream. I packed my memories carefully. Receipts, train tickets, photos, and a small handmade charm from Kyoto. Souvenirs, $55. Airport train, $15. Bento before boarding, $9. Day 7 total, $98. As the plane lifted off, I looked down at Tokyo's lights fading beneath the clouds. And I thought, maybe you don't really leave Japan. Maybe Japan stays in you. Epilogue: the true cost. "7 days. $1,000. Countless moments that can't be priced. In Japan, everything costs something. Money, time, patience, respect. But every yen you spend returns to you as peace, precision, and beauty. Final cost, $1,086. The true cost of Japan is that once you've seen it, everywhere else feels a little too ordinary. So, was it worth it? Every second, every yen, every silence. And maybe that's what travel really means. Traveler's Encyclopedia, beyond time and borders. Like, subscribe, and comment your plans going to Japan.